Greetings to all great people of our sacred planet, up in life, up in earth. Give thanks to all our ancestors and give thanks to nature and life for this mightiful day. Alright, so we're going to chat a little bit now. We'll take up some of time, so kindly do prepare. To have a little reasoning for about 9 or 13 minutes. We're going to talk a little bit today about a suggestion. Yes, we want to have a suggestion. I'm going to suggest a little and the nation will hear it and can, develop on the things that I am going to suggest. So primarily this part of the reasoning is to Issa, Sir Keith Wellington, greetings. Yes, I. So what you're about to hear, listen keenly first so that if you disagree, you know on what premise you disagree. You also may want to add if you agree, or if you don't agree none at all, you may want to suggest a better suggest. Alright? So that is what we are talking about here now. The youth them will write exam. The following is not necessarily how you may want to write an exam. It full up a whole heap of patois and different jargon. My slam talk, has received a scholarship from the Kwame Nkrumah University in Ghana. So some of that are going, I think. See? And then when we are put forward something like do it in a way where make it be interesting. So what we are here is not a representation of the so-called Elizabeth English. Understand? But enough patois and different things. See? Respect and ready. Alright. Now we are faced with a certain amount of issues we are plagued with as a nation. You see it? The youths them primarily is one of the main subject right now. Now from the youth them forward because you have adults, the adults them forward because the adults them did have parents and them did lick on at the time and come up through the process and time of life. From January, when the 2020 time period shifting, and then January turned to February, February to March, and then March turned into a almost genocidal experience for indigenous Jamaicans and other ones throughout the globe, but that's how we are discussing right now. So now, Sir Wellington, as a result of the things them that has been affecting the youths them, and the parent them, and the coaches them, and the administrator them of the sports, different sporting organizations and so on, I, as a football coach, is going to suggest a couple of suggestions. So since 2020 didn't happen, in terms of what we know, your regular levity and your regular routines and thing, all of that, they change up based on one particular objective, which is to get the nation and people to accept vaccines. That's what all of this plan was about. You understand? Now, many have suffered from the experience, and a lot have suffered to the point where them no longer depend on the earth to live. Yeah? The pure oxygen left them anatomy, and they're no longer here. That caused a lot of suffering and plenty of the living because it's different individuals lose them loved ones. Now, in light of all of that now, Sir Keith Wellington, can you just maybe for this year or for 1 year, you can make a trial. I would certainly suggest that for 3 years, um, you know, a minimum of 3 years of this thing and see if it works. So this thing that we're talking about now is that you're going to look at your administration, Issa, and the different people involved and say, watch out, 2020 never it never keep. So 2021 we're going to reschedule or push back the DaCosta and Manning Cup age. So we're going to move it from under 19 to under 21. We're going to move the under 16 maybe to under 18. And then we're going to move under 14 up to under 16. So what that would do now is you allow for different, all of the age group them, for have a greater experience in their development from a sporting premise, and that would also translate into an academic premise. True? Because if you are able to develop from a sporting premise based on those who are administrating the development, you should be able to develop academically. Sensible, makes sense. Good vibes. So now, you would have now say, rather than allowing a generation right cross or a set of youths who are going to leave school, rather allowing them to leave school and miss out on a lot of the opportunities that they would have garnered based on their sporting talent, you would have now said to them, say, watch here, all right, since all of that go on, this is how we're going to handle that. And right there, so now you at least show the youths them, say, you not allow them to come out of the school, without being properly socialized, because it's not every youth have access to this online something now. So them do now, we mash down the education system, yeah, and then tell yourself to go up online for try learn what they're on the line. And it's not a lot of individuals, it's not a lot of students have access to the different gadgets that would facilitate proper online learning. See it? You cannot take away the social component of learning and try to accomplish learning and then say, oh yeah, see there, it's impossible. You see it? One of the impossible things on planet Earth. So now, in light of all of that now, so you say, all right, so 2021 DaCosta Manning Cup champs, Wales out there, cricket, netball, volleyball, all of that. You move up that now. So from under 19 to under 21 and DaCosta Cup. So no youth would have leave school in a 2020. You roll it over to 2021. Yeah? So you would have 6 farmers would have been 19 there, so some maybe 20, depending on which month them born and all of that. So you have to, you approach it from that premise there and you see how it works. We can discuss it further, but me don't want to take up too much of the time. Yeah, me give thanks for the few minutes. Some I know cook or wash, clean, or iron. I do several other things. So, I'm going to take some time for listen, so I'm grateful for that. But this would have helped with youths now for to say the society in which they are expected to evolve and develop is actually showing some empathy for their well-being and so on. And yeah, because administrators of sports know that plenty people, family exist because them have a one boy or a one girl. We have an exponential super talent. You see it, and the talent there is developed by different coaches, and then the administrator straighten it out, and yeah, you get a scholarship. Now, the next thing I'm going to encourage both coaches and administrators of the different sporting organization. Look, why don't you look to America and to Europe? Look to the motherland. For there's thousands of university on the motherland. The motherland of which I speak is where we call Kush, aka Africa. You understand? So look to make some association and links for the various athletes them to, you know, look at some of the opportunities that exist within that space. Every time there seems to be this, you know, lifelong focus on USA and Europe and yeah, other places exist, man. Make we look into them different areas there and see how you can create associations with the different universities in the land of Kush, aka Africa. Yeah, make them links there, them lifelong links there, and most of the time, it will result in a better experience for the athletes, the parents, the school, and everyone involved, because the link with Jamaica and the motherland have no one can sever that, Yeah, man. So check it out. That are pretty much that, but please, just in order for show the empathy for the youth them and the parent them and coaches, yeah, don't make them leave the school and not able to maximize upon them opportunity as a result of the talent. Understand? So give thanks to the item for listening. There's a lot more, but we want to just make sure that focal point they come out, and then we can always have the discussion. So the different sporting or sports shows, if we so need to expound upon this vision, we are available. You can make the necessary contacts. We're going to leave something down in the description. You link we in there. So we also know that we'll have a lot of viewers, but not a lot of subscribers. So just give it a strength there. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Leave a message. Yeah. And if you disagree, we respect same way. Now your children are there. So love, happiness, and life. Till we reason again, give thanks. As Babatunde always say, just stay healthy. Take care of yourself. Stay away from the vaccines and all of them look feel there. Just stay healthy. Enough sunlight. More happiness, more joy. Yeah. Make our homes be happy. At the palace that. So, yeah. Stay out of trouble, youths. Stay out of gang, gun running, all type of drugs. Yeah, man. Keep away from them things. They just live up in life and live up in earth. Take care of your parents, youths. Take care of your wives, your husbands, your girlfriends, your princess, your empress. Yeah. Make life flourish, man. Happiness in life, happiness in earth. Till such time. Hopeful.